Hi guys, it's me, Rusty78609 in Central Texas, USA. It's 9:02 a.m. Central Standard Time, April the 18th, I think, 2017. Close, I'm close. And it's about 72, 74 degrees outside, a little cloudy, nice day. Anyway, day one with my MiFi Jetpack from Verizon and the LG phone, new phone, has worked out okay. I had some technical issues with Verizon. We got them worked out. So, I could have let it be a little frustrating, but I didn't. And that ties into what I want to talk about here. Because I had a comment from an individual that says, "Hi, Rusty. Any words of advice for living for the young, for the younger generation? Less techno and more words of wisdom." Well, again, I'm 71 years old. That's a known fact. So, when you say the younger generation, I guess that covers, I don't know, young people. Young people are what? Young people to me are people in their 50s. So, but anyway, this will just be a generality, and if it applies to your generation, whatever it happens to be, so be it. But it's pretty simple. It's the words of wisdom that I would give somebody today that would be useful throughout the rest of their life would be one, stand guard at the door of your mind. That's it. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Because what you let in are ingredients. In other words, if you're watching a movie that's full of negative shit, or you're listening to some news that's full of negativity, or you get around people that are negative, or you get around, anyway, you start letting all this negativity get into your system, so to speak, then you can't help but feel a little down, all right? Then the next thing is, and it follows right along with that stand guard at the door of your mind, is if it is to be, it is up to me, okay? In other words, if you feel bad, or there's something you want to change in your life, you have to do it. Nobody can do it for you. No one, not a soul. I mean, you can go get counseling, you can go to a psychiatrist, you can go to all these people, and all they're going to do is sit and listen to you, and they're going to offer advice, and advice is worth just what people say it is. Basically not much, because it's up to you. And with all the information that's available today, it would be unbelievable that someone cannot find out the things they need to know about eating right or exercising or the basic stuff. And as far as everything, your body is we used to have, or back when I was going to college, they had this mind body thing, like the mind was one thing and the body was something else. Well, I've always had the theory that that was wrong. And the reason I say that is it's all one unit. You got me? It's just one thing. It's one thing. And that's what you are. That's your universe. That's you. And you're in total control of it. You have 100% control over your universe. So the advice continues by saying, do things that make you feel positive. In other words, and it takes practice. It took me years to get to the point, and it's still difficult because we, for some reason, will receive negativity easier and quicker than we will receive positive input. If somebody gives you a compliment, you may go, "Oh, come on, I didn't do that," or something. You kind of go like this. But with negativity, you're going, "Yeah, really? What'd they say?" So I mean, it's that difference in the way we receive information. So, remain positive. And how do you do that? Well, I'll give you a quick example that happened to me this morning. I'm with Verizon. I went back with them yesterday, and I've got a MiFi Jetpack, and I've got a phone. And for some reason, yesterday evening, the speeds were great. And I thought, well, it's good. I'm glad because, I was downloads, in the 30s, megabytes, and the uploads were 4, 5, or 6. And then this morning I get up and the download is 3 or 4 and the upload is 1. What happened? Well, it's like the changes in the phases of the moon. But and it is. It's basically the time of day. Things change with because I live on the fringe of the signal, and mine varies the most, obviously. And but having said that, I could have let that get me down. I could have made that choice and gotten angry and said, well, hell with it, I'll just take all the stuff back and that's the end of that. Or you could make the other choice. How can I make it work? How can I make it work for me? How will it work for me? What's really changed? Even if, they say there's 10 gigabytes of data on the MiFi device, and then the speed is reduced to 3G. Oh, no. What does that mean? Doesn't mean anything to me, because I can still watch HD videos on YouTube and stream Pandora, and that's all I do anyway. So nothing changed, right? Nothing. Not a thing. Same way on the phone. It's got unlimited data up to 22 gigabytes, and then after that it goes to about 3G. You can still stream YouTube. You can still do Pandora. So what really changed? Nothing. Nothing. And as far as the upload speeds, that's not a problem. I just go take a walk, and the closer I get past these trees, speeds go up, and while I'm taking a walk, I can upload the video. Okay? So, that, you got to overcome, because every day is going to be a new set of petty frustrations. And they're going to come. You may stub your toe, you may hit your funny bone, and it ain't funny when you hit that little bone there sometimes. And, those things are going to happen during the day, and you just got to roll with the punch. And the older you get, the more rolling with the punch you're going to have to do. Now, you're young now, and you don't make the mistake of putting your sunglasses in the refrigerator, okay, and forgot them. Do I do that? I've done it once, and I remember it quite well because I looked everywhere for my sunglasses using my philosophy of calculatus eliminatus. If you want to find out where something is, you got to find out where it ain't. And if you find out every place it isn't, you found it. Okay? And that's how that works. And that's the way life is for me. I try to find out where things aren't. Because if I'm not happy doing that, then I don't want to do that. So I'll try something else, something else, something else, something else. And so people are always asking or making comments related, boy, old Rusty changes his mind a lot. Boy, old Rusty does this and does that. Old Rusty sure does. And he's going to continue to do it as long as he's on this earth. Okay? Because I do things. I do things. Okay, I mean, I go camping in a car, fix to go camping in a pickup, and after that I'm going to get a Scamp, a little 13-foot RV. I'm constantly changing. I like that. Why? It doesn't necessarily make me happy all that much, but it keeps my mind occupied. When your mind is occupied doing things or thinking about things other than possibly some negative things, you're going to feel good, and the day is going to kind of zip by. You're going to look back and say, boy, it's already 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know what I mean? And that's the life I choose to live. Now, for a lot of people, they may choose the other sedentary life of sitting there watching TV or, watching movie after movie after movie and being a movie junkie. Well, that's a choice. But again, stand guard at the door of your mind. That's a biggie. Number 2, if it is to be, it is up to me. If you can handle those 2, the rest of them will fall in place. Like making good choices. Well, that's a pretty simple thing. Make good choices in your diet. Don't eat out. Okay? If you're a little overweight, eat less. There's no diet. It's all bullshit. All that's crap. It's just to suck you in and suck money out of your pocket because you know what you need to do. You know in your own mind what you need to cut out. You just don't choose to do it. You want a crutch. You want that diet's going to take care of me. This new Mediterranean diet, or high carb, or high protein, or vegan, or whatever. Crap. You know what to do. It doesn't take a mental giant to figure out a good diet, and then do it. But anyway, having said that, you got to let negativity just roll off of you like water on a waxed car. All right? I mean, you just can't let it stick. And believe me, people are more negative than they are positive. They really are. News is all negative. So eliminate watching the news. Don't watch negative crap. If you watch movies, try to watch something that has a little upbeat or something you can benefit from. And if you eliminate the negative, there's only one thing left, and that's positive. So my thoughts for you younger guys, or any guys, or anybody, even me, is, you know, stand guard at the door of your mind. And if it is to be, it's up to you, or me. It's up to yourself. So having said that, I probably went around in a circle a few times, but that's okay. But the purpose of the video is to answer the question. You wanted to know my thoughts on you know, how to benefit or whatever younger people, and that's hard to say, man. It's that's not an easy question to answer. But having given you my thoughts, I hope they help, or at least get you thinking. You know, any words of advice for living? You know, that's a toughie. You know, any advice? No, well, that's it. Stand guard at the door of your mind, and if it is to be, it's up to me. And make right choices, and you're good to go. Anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Oops, excuse me, stop. If you want to contact me through the mail, you can at P.O. Box 1446, Kingsland, Texas, 78639, or you can PayPal FanFund to Rusty78609 at yahoo.com. And all you people that have sent mail and sent gifts, appreciate it. And anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy USA made when you can. And drink plenty of water. 3 quarts a day won't hurt you. You will pee like a racehorse or two or three peckered possum, but you'll feel better. Take deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do that several times a day and make you feel better. Pretty simple stuff, isn't it? And stretch, walk, do all that stuff. And I'm fixing to do it now, even though it's 9:14. I'm running a little late because I was hung up talking to Verizon on the phone for quite a while. But having done that, choice is made. I'll just stick with Verizon. It'll work fine for me, particularly when I'm traveling out west in my camper, on my truck, and in my Scamp, which is coming soon. Anyway, guys, adios, bye-bye. Enjoy your day. There's both my teeth.